Hey everybody, I've been at it again. Yeah. I took a little trip yesterday, just a day trip. No big trips. No, not for me. Um, the mister bought me these big tables, my 3 big tables that I love that encompass and make up my space, my workspace up here, off of an auction site. Dirt cheap. Well, on that same site, he ran across some sewing machines, Berninas, at a school. And I thought, dang, that's a good deal. We should bid on those. So we did. And I went to get them. I did yesterday. I went and picked them up. There are 9 sewing machines. And I thought I'll go over and make sure they all work good. And then, we can sell them. More about that in a minute. So y'all stay tuned. Because as you can see behind me here, I've got 2 of them with the covers off. One is working, one is not. The working one, I opened it up so I could see how things were supposed to look and how they were supposed to work. The non-working one, I'm trying to figure out how to fix. So if I have any sewing machine technicians out there, the presser foot is stuck. It will not go up, it will not go down. It was stuck in the up position, so I took and tapped it down, thinking if I can get it to go down, then it'll release whatever is holding it, and then it'll work freely. No, now it's stuck down. I've never in my life, in all of my 50 plus years of sewing, had this to happen to me. And honestly, I don't know how it happened. I do not see anything inside this machine that is broken. But this is the problem with multiple machines that I got home with. Okay? When I picked them up, they said, oh yeah, they all work fine. We're just discontinued the program. We don't need them anymore. I'm like, oh, great, way, yay, good. That is not the case. So when they say we will not guarantee working condition, believe that. But in the meantime, on my little trip, I met some lovely, lovely people. Of course, you have to go to a quilt shop or 2 or 3 or 4 or however many you've got time to go to and how close by they are, right? So I picked up the machines and then I Googled, where's the closest quilt shop? And that led me to, I'm going to tell you the name of it right here. That led me to Conover Quilt Company. Okay? Nancy and Mark Price, owners. And it is in Conover, North Carolina. Right here it is. If you want to Google it, find them, whatever, there they are. I did ask, and they do have a website, and I'm assuming they will ship. They had very good prices on their fabrics. Most were around, I want to say I only bought 1 piece of yardage. $12 a yard. Yeah, I bought 2 pieces of yardage. One was $11 a yard and one was $12. This goes over here. And I bought a bunch of fat quarters. Fat quarters were $3 a piece. So I'm trying to collect some black and whites because I want to do a black and white something. I just think black and white is classic. So I picked up some black and white fat quarters. And I got 1, 2, 3, 6 of the black and white ones. And I just now pulled the stuff out of this bag, you all, and in it, this was free, was a pocket guide for your needles, a needle pocket guide. And it tells you the different types of needles. It's got a price on the back, it says $6.95. Non-stick top stitch needles, And it tells you all about them, a hem stitch needle, jean needles. Haven't really looked at it, but here it shows you where the color codes are and the type of needle it is and so forth. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And in there also, I had this. This looks like it comes from Grace and Company or Grace Company. You know, the long arm quilter and the little cutie frames and all that I'm wanting. I got this. And it looks like a little piece of fabric, a pin, and well, let's just open it up. This was down in my bag. Quilter's Playground. Let's see what this is. Might be a little book of some sort. Oh, it's a pattern. Look at this. Free motion ruler work. All this. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Well, isn't that just the cutest? Look there. And you get a little square. Isn't that cute? Little square of fabric. Can do about anything with that little square. Well, isn't that nice? And an ink pen. We can always use a pen because if you're like me, you're always losing one. Yes, you are. And of course, I picked up some more little fat quarters. These are some batik fat quarters that I picked up. Just thought they were pretty. Here's some more. So I got 5 of the batiks. And then here's one that's I just thought was a pretty little floral print. May go in our Alice quilt somewhere. It looks like it could. And then this one I got because I know we need a white with navy blue floral print for that Alice quilt. And this is still not perfect, but it's a little closer to what we want. And then I started in on some Christmas things. We're going to start doing some Christmas sewing. I know I'm not ready for Christmas, not even close to being ready for Christmas, but I got to get the sewing started if we're going to have it done, and y'all are going to get to see it before Christmas. So I bought this piece. It's just a little half-yard piece, but they are little baubles hanging from a piece of holly. They're so cute, such cute little baubles. And that's what I got at that first little fabric store. Not a lot. Some fat quarters, which, you know, can add up. But I like to sew with fat quarters because I like to sew with lots of fabrics, lots of different fabrics, but not a whole lot of any one fabric. So fat quarters are right up my alley. So that's what I got at our first stop. Okay. Our second stop, and I don't have their card up here, but it was in Statesville, North Carolina. It was called Needle and Thread. Just a little bitty hole in the wall place. The sweetest people ever. I mean, they were lovely, lovely, lovely people. The lady was in there long arm quilting, and that's something that I just really, really, really want to do. She is extremely reasonable on pricing. If you all are in that area and have quilts that need to be quilted, I highly suggest that you look her up, give them a call, and talk to her about quilting your quilts. She does a beautiful job. I was watching her do one, and evidently it doesn't take very long to do because we were in there around maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and she had already done 3 quilts, but she did say she started at 5 o'clock in the morning. So about 8 hours she can do 3 quilts. So that's pretty good, honestly. But if you all are in that area, you need to check her out because they were just the sweetest people ever. And their prices are just like ridiculously low on their fabrics. And I don't know, they may have been old, but we all keep fabric. I won't say we hoard it, But we all buy it when we like it, and it may be several years before we use it. So there you go. And I did find 3 pieces over there. These look like they might go very well in our Alice's quilt, or in something else for that matter. So I just got 3 little half-yard pieces in there. They do not take cards. They take cash only. So if you are going over and to make a trip, you need to make sure that you have cash, because they do not take credit cards, okay? So that's a good little tip of information for them. So I got all that. And then I needed some sewing needles. I needed hand sewing needles. I don't know what's happened to all mine, but I was out of hand sewing needles. So I ran into Hobby Lobby at Mars Hill on my way home, coming through Asheville. And Lord help me, Jesus, the traffic coming through Asheville yesterday was horrendous. It was 3:30 or 3 o'clock on a Friday, on a holiday weekend, the last holiday weekend of the summer. I know I should have been at home, not out on the roads. But I was out on the roads, so I picked up some pins. You know, these are things you can pick up at Hobby Lobby. We've all got Hobby Lobby now. I think we're the last people to get them. I did buy these to put on the back of this. You know, we made this. And the thing that I didn't do, but I intend to do as soon as I bring it up from downstairs, I'm going to take me an old metal jar lid, an old flat from where I've canned tomatoes or something, or beans or something. I never use them but one time, because once they seal, I don't trust them again. So I'm going to glue that on the back of this, and then glue my pen to it. And the reason I'm doing that is when I had this on, I kept sticking my pins in and I was poking myself. So that'll stop that and protect me from being poked when I'm wearing my cute little pin cushion. So that's an update on our little pin cushion tutorial that we did. Add you a little piece of a metal ring, a metal flat to the back of it. And here's my needles. I just bought some hand sewing needles, just 50 assorted needles, and I bought these 2 long doll needles to be able to go through this without having to like squish and squish and so forth. And I bought this right here, this 100% Egyptian cotton crochet thread, $1.99 for these, to make that. Or to make yo-yos, or to make whatever, because it's a good heavy thread that you can sew with as well. But it'll be really good for those. I'm going to do some Christmas gifts, so I needed this. And then in the fabric section, just scattered throughout about, I had never noticed Hobby Lobby ever putting fabric on clearance. I had just never noticed it. Maybe ours here in town does not. I don't know. But they had some things. And I've got a new great nephew. You know, I made him a blanket back at the first of the year. They had this little panel to make this book. This Other Places You'll Go, this little book. You know, my children loved Dr. Seuss. Andy especially. He loved Dr. Seuss. I could recite them. I didn't have to read the words. I knew them by heart. Now, it's been a few years since I've recited Dr. Seuss, but I used to recite them word for word for word for word, because that's what he loved. He loved Dr. Seuss. So I'm going to make this. This will be part of the Christmas. And this was just a solid $2 a yard. I mean, you know, just stick that over here. You're always needing solids for things. And then here's some more that I got for our Christmas. This is just a green. Kind of looked like tree branches, fir tree branches, for what we're going to do. And I got this little piece because it had lots of cutie little things on it. And I got these little peppermint circles. And I got these nutcrackers, and I honestly do not know why I purchased this, because I really do not like nutcrackers. But I've got it, so we may use it. And I got this. This is what we're going to use to make one of our Christmas projects. Okay? Is this, and it is a stretchy velour red, kind of like a velvet. And I got couple more things at Hobby Lobby. I got these little bunnies. We're marked down to $2 a yard. And this is a heavy canvas fabric. And y'all know I love bunny rabbits. And I tried to buy this a couple of times back at our Hobby Lobby, and they were always out of it or just had a little piece, never enough. So this was my lucky day. I'm getting that. And this is just some clear vinyl that we're going to add to a project that I've got cut out. It's coming real soon. And then I went in there to buy interfacing because I was out of interfacing, and I try to buy it at Hobby Lobby when it's on sale. Because when they're running their fabric 30% off, so is their interfacing. So that's the time to buy all that. Okay, so that's my Hobby Lobby haul. And I got one more. Went to Tennessee Quilts right here. If y'all want to screenshot that or whatever, that's their information. And they have in the back of their store, they have some folded 1 yard pieces. And they were Free Spirit fabrics. A lot of teal pink, a lot of Kaif, all that. So, we got some. They were $8.50 a yard, which if you buy a lot of that, you know that it's always like $15 a yard, and there's no way around that. It doesn't matter where you're shopping or how cheap their other fabrics are. These are never that cheap. These are always more expensive fabrics. So I picked up a few. Here's a Christmas one. Yes. That's going to go in some of our Christmas. I don't know what brand. I mean, I'm sure it's a Free Spirit, but I don't know what designer it is. Let's see if it's even got. It does have a selvage. It's The Spirit to Create. Yes, that's us. From Winterberry by Martha Negley. So, that's what this one is. And this one I got because of the flowers. I thought we could cut out these pretty flowers. See all these pretty flowers? We can cut out these pretty flowers and use in our hip hop quilt that I'm so excited to do. We'll probably do it right after the first of the year. Yes, we will, because I'm real excited to get it done. But I went looking for some Christmas. And, of course, I always go to the sale room first. Of course we do, right? And I found this. This is just a fat quarter. But look at this. It's got all kinds of things. Little balls and bears and trains and lanterns and just all kinds of things Christmassy. And this one is also a fat quarter that I picked. Just some baubles. Of course, you need some more baubles, right? And these were in the clearance room. Yes, they were. Some poinsettias. What says Christmas like a poinsettia? You have to have poinsettias, I guess. That's what you call them. Poinsettias. Matter of fact, that's the only flowers I had in my wedding. Got married at Christmas. I had the tree in the front of the church that was all decorated with the gold and the white ornaments, Chrismons we called them, and the whole front of the church was banked in poinsettias, and my bridesmaids carried candles with poinsettia wreaths around them, and it was at night, and it was all candle lit. It was a beautiful service, and it has lasted 35 years, so I guess it was a pretty good time to get married. Got married the day after my birthday, and a week before the mister's birthday. So, yeah, we just did it all right there together. I can say, yes, I'll take this for birthday, anniversary, and Christmas. Buy me one big gift. And that's what I'm going to do this year. So, we've been married 35 years. That's a long time. And I want a long arm quilter. And it can be my birthday, anniversary, and Christmas. We'll see what he does. Hope he'll buy it for me. But we may not be able to afford it. So, if he doesn't, I understand. Because we do need a roof on the house, and we need, oh Lord, yes, we need lots of things, that are more necessities than a long arm quilter. So I'd be happy with a roof on the house, just to tell you the truth. So I found these baubles, and I think these are so pretty. These are just gorgeous little baubles. Just little Christmas baubles. I just love this piece. And this piece was $5 a yard, but the cream color background in the same thing was $8 a yard. And I'm like, well, I'm going to cut them out, so I'll take the black because it's cheaper. And then I got these Christmas trees. Turn that up here, see if you come back to life. Y'all got dark on me. Okay, there you go. I got these Christmas trees. They will be pretty on our Christmas projects. And then here's some more. These were all on the sale, in the sale room. Just some greenery and holly berries and whatnot. This is the piece that I just fell in love with. We'll save it to last. Here's some little Christmas stamps. These I just got small pieces of because they were not on sale. These 2 or 3 here. But I think these Christmas stamps are pretty, and they will make a beautiful addition to our Christmas project. And here's some little Santas and postcards into Santa, the North Pole, and some candy canes and what have you. And here's some more letters to Santa and postcards. And then here's some more just holly, small pieces of holly. And our last piece, yes indeed, our last piece. This is my favorite, my absolute favorite piece. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all these balloons with Santa. I love it. Love, 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 love it. And this piece, I'm going to tell you what it is because I think it's on the selvage. It's Merry Medley by Lisa Morano, and it is by P&B Textiles. I just love this piece. And I do. It just makes my heart happy. And you know what? That's what we need, things to make our heart happy. Right. This is a nice pen. Very nice pen that I got there. And then I got some fat quarters. You always get a free fat quarter when you shop there. And then there's always fat quarters in the sale room that are 8 for 16, which makes them $2 a piece, which is very cheap. And then, so I always tend to pick up at least 8 fat quarters when I'm in there. So I got this one. I just thought that was a very pretty piece. Just a white with some flowers and so forth. It'll just go with our florals. There's a couple of batiks that we got. Here, just a couple. Right here. This one's not a batik, but it's a similar. It's pretty. I don't think it tells me what it is, but it's just pretty colors. And then I needed some browns. You know, I don't tend to buy brown fabric, but sometimes you just need a piece of brown for whatever. And so I got 3 browns. So just three plain little brown pieces that'll just go over here in the fat quarter boxes, and we'll pull from those whenever we need just a little small piece for something. Yes, we will. And y'all, that's all I bought, and that's a lot. Mercy gracious, that's a lot, but I didn't spend that much money because it was all on sale. Yay! I know. I tend to buy more when it's on sale because, you know, it's on sale, right? You may not be able to get it again. The main thing that I absolutely had to have is this right here. This was my need. I needed this. And I'm glad I got them because I couldn't do any hand sewing. How are you supposed to do anything if you can't sew with your fingers, right? And now I've got these machines. Somebody please, please, please send me an email. Tell me, yes, I know how to fix this. This is what you need to do. I am begging. I have got 5 machines, 5 of my machines that have a stuck presser foot. It's either stuck up or it's stuck down. And at this point, I got this one down because I just kind of tapped it to see if it would move. And it did move freely, but it won't come back up now. So there's something in there that's got this caught that once you can release that, it'll work. I know that because I'm not seeing anything whatsoever that's broken, no little loose pieces, nothing. It is just stuck. It's like somebody put super glue on it. Although, if they had super glued it, when I released it and it moved, it would have engaged and worked properly, and it's still not doing that. And I know by me having 5 of them that this has happened to. These are Bernina 65 machines. Good basic little starter sewing machine. It's got 13 stitches, and 90% of what you do is a straight stitch, a zigzag, and it has a blanket stitch if you want to do some applique work like I do, and you can adjust it. None of it is electronic. It is all metal on the inside, which is a huge plus these days, and it's not full of little plastic parts. They are great little machines if I can get the presser foot to work. This one also has the needle threader will not go up and down. It is stuck. There's something in there that has got these 2 things stuck to where they will not go up and down. And I need all the help I can get to get those released. So please, I am begging you all to try to help me find how to fix these machines. If you know of videos that are out there that will tell me, please send me an email with a link so I can watch it, because I really want to get them all fixed. Because I have plans for them. I do. I have lots of plans for these machines. And so I was really excited to get them. And now I'm kind of a little bit bummed because only 3 of them worked as soon as I brought them home. And yeah, I really want to get them fixed. And I feel like I can't hurt it. So I've done everything I know to do to try to fix it, because I'm like, I can't tear it up because it's already torn up, right? Yes, exactly. It's my thoughts. So I hope you all can help me with that. And maybe you, like I said, y'all know a video somewhere or something where I can do this and fix it. And for that, I'm going to leave you all right here with this video for today. It was fun going over all this with you all. I meant to take you with me on my trip yesterday and take you in the little shops, but I forgot the camera. I forgot you. I left you at home. I'm so, so sorry that I left you all at home. Please forgive me. I'll try next time to remember to take you with me on my road trips. Yeah, I got halfway and I went, oh, shoot, I left them at home. Bless their little hearts. They're missing out on all the fun. But I brought the fun back to you. Brought the machines. Like I said, let me show you what they are. Right here. This right here. This is the one that's working, okay? It's this Bernina for Bernina 65. And this one works. See, it goes up and it goes down. It works just fine. Everything about this one works. This one is stuck. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't going up. It ain't going down. Nowhere. It's just stuck. This right here was moving freely up and down until I got this to go down. And when I got this to come down, now I can't get it to go back up. So, and this right here, that's your buttonhole. This right here is your needle threader mechanism, and it will not go up and down. It is stuck too. I've oiled every little piece of this because somebody said to oil it. So I have oiled it, all of it. The spring is in good working shape. All this works, but there's something that's in here that's causing these levers not to go up and down, and I do not know what that is. Um, that goes fine that way. The needle bar goes up and down. So if you all know how to fix them, give me a shout out. Give whoever knows how to fix them a shout out to me so I'll know and I can get them done, because I have big plans. I have big plans for our machines. I do. I really, 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 really do. So I'm going to get back over here and get to work on them. I may do y'all a video on me trying to fix these machines, and maybe we can get them done. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to fix them one way or the other. I'm going to fix them because I think it can be fixed. I don't think that they're dead. I think that they will work. I just have to get that, whatever it is, unstuck. So I'm going to see you all in the next one. And thanks for watching.